Hi everybody, welcome to IthacaMusic.com's first edition of the Ith-sclusive. My name is Chris Capulet, I'll be your host for today. And joining us today in the studio is one of our favorites. It's Kevin Kinsella. He's here to talk about his new band, Food, Clothes, and Shelter. And Kevin, you should know him from lots of other things in Ithaca. John Brown's Body, the creator of I-Town Records, and a whole bunch more. We'll be chatting with Kevin today, and we'll also be hearing some exclusive music from him. How you doing today, Kev?
Great.
Great. You feeling good? You can tell you're feeling good.
There is a place I want to go with you. We can dance, read all our blues, our way to feel that sound. With you on my mind again, like a treasure in my life. And you can come and stay, 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 you can come and stay. Oh, you can come, you can come, you can come and stay. You can come, you can come, you can come and stay. Hurry, come quickly. The gate is now open wide. No costly fees to come in with me. What's waiting there for you and I know it's a love that's so divine. Oh yeah. And you can come and stay, 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 you can come and stay. Oh, you can come, you can come, you can come and stay. You can come, you can come, you can come and stay. You can come, you can come, you can come and stay. You can come, you can come, you can come and stay.
Very nice. Very nice.
Now we started with a song.
That's a good way to start this thing.
That's
you know?
what we're here for.
It's the first one we're doing, and this website is up, it's functional, and I'm really honored to have you come on and be the first person that we attack in this little interview. You are the first. This is the first one, so we're very excited to have you in today.
Sweet.
But tell me a little bit about what you've been doing recently. You have a new band called Food, Clothes, and Shelter. You've played out a little bit, but where are you at with the band these days?
Well, my career is it's composed of several different things, you know what I mean? Like, I have a whole recording thing I do with groups such as, 10 Foot Ganja Plant, and of course all the work I did with John Brown's Body from the beginning, first 5 records, And then we're working on our 5th 10 Foot Ganja Plant record right now, and then I have a couple solo records, and I was in this group in high school called Tribulations. We recorded a couple records. So there's a recording element of what I do. I'm a songwriter, producer. And then there's the live element, which is, I've always seen it as a different thing. You know, the touring of a musical project, it becomes a different machine altogether, Yeah. When I first got into music, it was really through a love of a great desire and calling to be a recording artist, To record music, to write songs and record them.
What's different for you about performing live versus going into the studio?
I love to perform. I do love to perform. I love to jam. I love to bring the spirit, But when you're in a touring band, it's like, it's a labor of love. It's like getting an elephant to fly. It is. Once you get it up in flight, you got to keep it going, otherwise it'll fall down. But then you find yourself sometimes, it's it's a labor of love, like I said. It's work. It's grueling,
Yeah.
So to answer your question, like this group I got together, Food, Clothes, and Shelter, is I just wanted to play live again this summer and in the future. So I wanted to get a live entity together. So that's what that band is. That's kind of my live band to go out. And we play music from everything in my songbook, you know, Tribulations, John Brown's Body, 10 Foot Ganja Plant, Kevin Kinsella, and the new stuff. Which is really fun, yeah.
So the band itself, Food, Clothes, and Shelter, I've seen it out a couple times. You've got some pretty solid players. Tell us a little bit about who's in the band, who's doing what, and what makes it so hot.
It's like when a planet is just taking form, you know, there's a lot of like dust and debris that's flying around, but there's some kind of gravity. It hasn't quite, you know, it's getting close. Well, I sing with this woman, Elisa Shisholi, right now. She's my singing partner. And then we got Daniel Frankenhusen. He'll be a sophomore at IC this year. Great keyboard player, great musician, great cellist, great dude. And he's on keys. And then my new best friend, Basil, on bass. Basil just moved here. I went out to California and I got the drum and the bass player in May. We did like 5 shows out there. Then we flew east and did 7 weeks of kind of regional work, fairs, festivals.
All that jazz.
Yeah, you know, summertime shows, which are fun. Outside, you're outside on the land. People are psyched. The sun is shining.
That's a good feeling.
Good stuff. So, Basil on bass. Then we got this guy, Sweet Pete, who's been on the Ithaca scene for a long time. From Rochester originally. He plays a great guitar. And Lee Hamilton, my longtime Tribulations, John Brown's Body, you know, friend. Compadre, thank you.
There you go.
He's playing the horns, and and then we fill in as needed. Probably try and usually have a couple horn players and a drummer. The drummer's been rotating, but this summer was my friend Sonny from San Diego was drumming.
Yeah. So what do you? I don't know. What do you see as I don't want to say the goal of Food, Clothes, and Shelter, but what do you envision happening? Is this something we're only going to see for a little while the weather's nice and you get out and play in the sunshine, or you think you're going to keep it going? Do you think?
Oh yeah, it's always
you're going to make some records.
Definitely be recording this new batch of tunes in some way, shape, or form.
Nice. To
be released in 2009. That's the goal. Yeah.
So
right now, working on the new 10 Foot Ganja Plant record. That's what I've been doing mostly this summer, as far as in the studio. Working title is Bush Rock.
Yeah, Bush Rock.
Yeah, big record for 10 Foot coming out this year. Been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
got a lot of guest vocalists on this one from the Ithaca area.
Who's going to be featured on it?
My daughter's singing a track with Jakeem. That's hot.
Really?
I just did a session the other night with Elliot and Jason, you know, and we did some good vocals on couple tracks. It's gonna be good. It's an all-star jam session.
Yeah.
My friend Sonny voiced a tune. The drummer I was telling you about, or some reggae Espanol, which I'm psyched about, and myself sang a couple tracks. Ross J, he'll be singing. He's part of that band. He usually contributes a track or two per record.
For people who aren't very familiar with 10 Foot Ganja Plant, how would you say that differs from the other stuff you do?
10 Foot Ganja, well, I play bass in that band, so that's different. My cousin plays drums, Nate Richardson's lead guitar, Chris Money is keyboards, Ross J is rhythm guitar. That's the core of 10 Foot Ganja Plant. Yeah. That's strictly a studio group. We just get together usually over a course of a day or two and just play like 40 tunes.
Bang out a record?
We do. Bang out a couple. Take the best.
It's always been kind of a mystery as to who's actually in 10 Foot Ganja Plant, because when the records,
that's the 5.
Right, it's always the 5, but the records when they come out, they don't say who's playing what on the records. They just kind of say, you know, members of these bands appear courtesy of, you know, this label or whatever. So it doesn't really tell you who's doing what.
It wasn't really planned like let's be a mystery. It was just more like wanted it to be about the music.
Yeah.
Which is great.
great.
Like a lot of those great Jamaican records you get from the 70s, you know, it's not really credited, you know, it's just about the music.
It's all about the music.
So it was in that vein.